Hello, I'm Helen Thomas. I'm going to be the moderator for the AI panel at the California Investment Forum. And today I'd like to introduce Steve Little, a long time friend of mine, a great colleague, and he's going to be one of the distinguished speakers on the AI panel. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Helen. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And I appreciate the opportunity.
Do you mind just giving the audience a quick introduction of yourself and your career? And I may have a couple questions for you.
Sure. I'll be happy to do that. Thank you for the opportunity. Long-time serial entrepreneur. I've built a number of software companies throughout my career and taken them to high nine-figure exits. So I've had some success there, and that's been a blessing. About 10 years ago, I took my knowledge and my experience from those endeavors and started an investment bank called Zero Limits Ventures, where we focus primarily on helping companies accelerate valuation growth, typically prior to exit, but it doesn't have to be around an exit. And then more recently, I started a venture fund called Zero Limits Capital that works, sort of hand in hand, rapid value growth, achieve, sort of all they possibly can and build real value in the market. So what we've seen in terms of AI, and one of the reasons I'm excited to participate in this panel, is that there is a direct correlation or a direct effect on valuation trajectory with a focus on AI. And a lot of people wonder, well, what does that mean? And I sort of see AI as sort of falling into three sort of loose categories, I guess. There's the process of building an AI and generative AI and the tool and those types of tools. There's also the practical application of AI within within the walls of a business or within the confines of an enterprise. And these are things like, how do you actually apply this AI capability into your business model and what's happening there? And that's where we get really excited, because that's where we're able to leverage this really fabulous, innovative technology and create real significant results in terms of just production and growth, but also value for the entrepreneur. Then there's also sort of this middle ground, which with your project, Helen, and that is, well, how do companies actually implement expertise if they don't have the knowledge base and the technical horsepower, so to speak, to really engineer these things? And I think that's a tremendously exciting opportunity space as well. So we're seeing sort of all three of these things emerge and then move in a extraordinarily accelerated way into the market, and it's having a very dramatic effect, and one that an older statesman like myself is pretty excited to be part of another big bubble. So we're excited to see all the different things that are going to happen.
Well, the connection was not great, but more of a reason people should come to the forum and meet with you and listen to you at the AI panel. And in the meantime, how can people reach out to you, Steve?
Well, easiest way is just, excuse me, on my website, excuse me, zerolimitsventures.com. There's plenty of things there. There's obviously there's a contact me page there. There's also a webinar that people enjoy watching. That's at zerolimitsventures.com/webinar. That gives you some detailed background on how we actually help accelerate value in companies and so forth. But you get a good feeling for who we are and what we do that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Looking forward to having you at the panel on May 10th. Thank you, Steve.